Takato, why don't you understand how I feel? I like you so much.
I couldn't find any words in response to Haruka Ichinose's shrill outburst.
Say something!
Ichinose.
Haruka's body was shaking in front of me, and she was so excited that I couldn't believe she was the prettiest woman of the company. Takato, can you take care of this for me? Sure.
And this one too, please.
Got it. It's due today, by the way.
Well, I'm heading out now.
Senpai, you are taking on too much work.
Well, I don't have any plans anyway.
Haruka Ichinose, frowning slightly in front of me, always helped me with my work even though hers was already done. The way she taps away at her computer and takes her work so seriously is beautiful to anyone who sees her. Haruka, who was attractive, kind, and competent, was liked by everyone at the company, regardless of gender. She was the prettiest woman of the company. I was Haruka's senior by 3 years and had even been her mentor when she first joined the company. From the moment I met her, I thought she was pretty. But I didn't want to bring romance into the workplace. Besides, I'm not good with women. Falling in love with someone was out of the question for me. But lately, something seemed off with Haruka.
Takato, would you like to grab dinner after work?
Dinner? Haruka had never invited me to dinner before.
Yeah, there's a great place nearby.
No, I think I'll pass.
Okay then. Well, I'll ask again sometime.
All right. To begin with, going out to dinner with a female coworker was something I just couldn't imagine doing. Even after that, Haruka kept asking me out to dinner.
Takato, how about dinner tonight?
No, I'm good.
Takato, how about lunch then?
Lunch? No, I'm good.
Takato, would you join me for breakfast tomorrow?
I don't eat breakfast. Haruka tried every possible way to invite me out to eat. Of course, I turned her down every time. Honestly, this is getting ridiculous. What does she even want with an old guy like me? Having never really talked to women, I had no clue what Haruka was thinking. And it wasn't just the dinner invitations.
Takato, do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't.
Good. Then, what type of person do you like?
I don't really have one. That's what I said, but the only face that popped into my head was Haruka's. Her smile is innocent when she smiles. The focused look in her eyes when she works. Her beautiful, well-defined features were almost too dazzling for me.
Do you have any thoughts about marriage?
No, I've never even considered it.
I see.
What in the world is this question?
Just hypothetically, if I were to marry you, what would you want for dinner?
I don't really think about that stuff.
I'm just asking hypothetically. It's just an example, so don't overthink it. It could be anything, such as omelets, miso soup, or whatever.
Ichinose, who had been speaking calmly until just a moment ago, suddenly started talking rapidly. I really don't care about it.
Got it. Understood.
Haruka's string of strange questions seemed to end there, and she suddenly went quiet. Then, she slowly started to pack up her things to leave.
Well, I'll be heading out now.
Alright, see you tomorrow. I worked overtime for about 2 hours again today. The office was completely empty. As usual, it was just Haruka and me left behind. The only difference was how unusually quiet Haruka had been. Even when it was time to leave, she didn't say a word.
Takato.
Haruka suddenly called out to me. Is she going to say something else? I had a bad feeling about this. What's up? It's time to go. We've got an early day tomorrow.
Look at me. Do you hate me?
What? Haruka was staring straight at me. I couldn't find any words in response to those earnest eyes.
You always brush off whatever I ask. And you always reject my invitations to dinner. And never say no.
I have my reasons too. It's not like I meant to hurt you.
Liar! What's wrong with me? Is there someone else you're interested in?
Calm down, Ichinose. It's not like that. It's not. Please, just calm down.
How am I supposed to calm down? I've been trying so hard to get your attention, asking all those questions. Do you hate me? If you do, just say it clearly.
No, it's not that I hate you. I was surprised by how calm I was in this situation. Haruka in front of me had a face I had never seen before. She, who was known as the prettiest woman of the company, was being overwhelmingly emotional.
I like you, Takato. I've always liked you, but you never notice me.
Ichinose,
I've never liked anyone this much before. I've been trying so hard to get you to notice me, so please, just say something. What do you think of me?
I hadn't realized Haruka's feelings at all. I never had the idea that a wonderful woman like Haruka would fall for someone like me in the first place. All this time, I thought she was just messing with me. I couldn't immediately find the answer to how I felt about her. I had nothing to say.
I'm sorry. I'm leaving.
Hey, wait! Without listening to me, Haruka ran off, leaving me behind. I just stood there, frozen. I didn't know what to say, how to respond, or what the right answer was. All that remained in my mind was the image of Haruka's tearful face.
Honestly, I never expected things to turn out like this. I'm even surprised by how much I ended up liking Takato. Takato, I wonder if he hates me now. I was pretty confident that Takato would like me back, but I never intended to make him look so troubled. Well, what am I going to do from tomorrow?
Since then, Haruka and I see each other at work, but we don't talk anymore. Of course, we don't stay late together anymore either. I think this is for the best. It was an anomaly until now. She still talks to me about work like before. Though it's a bit awkward since our desks face each other, it hasn't affected our work. But somehow, I feel a strange sense of emptiness that I can't quite understand. Takato, how are you? Good. How about you? Yoshiki Yamazaki, who started at the same time as Haruka but in a different department, was just as capable as she was. Unlike me, he was bright and friendly too. It's rare to see you taking a break, Takato. Yes, I needed it. There was no way I could tell him that things were awkward between Haruka and me, so I brushed it off with a vague response. Takato, you've been getting close with Ichinose lately, haven't you? No, not really. To be honest, I didn't even understand what it meant to be close. To me, Haruka was just a junior colleague at the same company. Nothing more, nothing less. At least, that's how it was until recently. You might already know this, but I like Ichinose. So if you're not serious about her, could you stop stringing her along? What? Anyways, thank you for the meal. I couldn't say anything back. I had no idea what was happening to me. In my life, no one had ever liked me, nor had anyone been jealous of me. But now, everything was changing rapidly. Yamazaki's words made the unease in my chest all the more apparent. Now I understand. I realize how much Haruka has done for me. She stayed late with me without complaint, took an interest in me, and made an effort to connect. Yet, I never tried to understand her feelings, staying wrapped up in my own little world where I wouldn't get hurt. I can still see the look on Haruka's face from that day. I made her cry. That wasn't what I wanted at all. I still don't know why someone like Haruka would care about someone like me. But maybe it's not too late. Maybe I still have time. Can I talk to you for a second?
What?
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure, that's fine.
I want to talk in an empty meeting room. The office, just a bit past quitting time, still had a few people around. I wanted to share my feelings immediately, but I thought it would be better to change the setting. Haruka looked surprised when I suddenly approached her, but she quietly followed me. I had been worried that she might have lost all patience with me after I failed to respond to her confession, so I was just happy as she was willing to listen. I'm so sorry I didn't say anything the other day. I was at a loss for words.
No, it's okay. I got too emotional myself.
But I still don't get it. Why would someone as wonderful as you like someone like me?
Takato, you're a wonderful person. You've shown me a world I didn't know. I love how you take the initiative to do things others won't, and the detailed manuals you make help everyone's work go smoothly.
You're giving me too much credit. I'm not the person you think I am. And, to be honest, I'm a little scared.
Scared?
When I was in middle school, I tried talking to a girl, and she just laughed at me. Since then, I've been a bit scared of girls.
I was scared too, thinking about what would happen if you rejected me. But my feelings for you were stronger than that fear, and I didn't want to give up.
But it's not the same. My experience was darker. I used to have a stutter. I only managed to overcome it with training as I got older. But the more nervous I got, the worse it became. Talking to girls made me far more anxious than talking to guys. Still, I really wanted to talk to this girl I liked, so I went for it. I'll never forget the look on her face with that disgusted expression, like she was looking at me as something dirty.
That wasn't your fault, Takato. And have I ever made a face like that when talking to you?
It was true that I had never felt scared while talking to Haruka.
I like you, Takato.
But someone like Yamazaki could make you happier, Ichinose. But I'm just someone who seems nice right now. We don't really know anything about each other's personal lives. You'd be disappointed if you got to know me. I've never even been with a girl before.
Does it really matter whether you have or haven't?
I don't know, but I think having experience would be better.
Takato, what do you think?
Me?
What do you think about me?
I could see myself reflected in Haruka's eyes. Her eyes were beautiful. Those clear, straightforward eyes gave me the courage I needed to believe in myself. I shouldn't just sit around whimpering and defending myself. Sorry. No worries. Wait, was this a confession moment? The old me would have backed down right there, freaked out by being teased. Yes, it was. So, could you not interrupt? I can't be who I used to be. Also, do your own work from now on. That's right, I'm sorry. I like you. I thought you were beautiful since the first time I saw you. I guess I've liked you all along. I still don't have much confidence in myself, but I want you by my side. Will you go out with me?
Of course. I'd love to. I like you including the parts of you that aren't confident. You always see the good in people and never act arrogant. That's not something everyone can do. I really admire that about you.
You're complimenting me too much all of a sudden.
Well, the person I like just confessed to me. I think I'm allowed to be a little giddy.
Hey, wait a minute, Ichinose.
It's fine. We're a couple now. Call me by my first name, Takato.
It's going to be hard at first, but I'll try. Also, about what we talked about earlier.
What we talked about earlier?
I mean, is it too late to ask you out to dinner?
Of course. What would you like to eat?
Anything you like, Haruka.
It's hard to decide when you put it like that.
Haruka, seriously pondering over dinner, looked even cuter than she did yesterday or the day before. So this is what it feels like to fall for someone. My heart was filled with happiness.
Takato? What were you thinking about?
Nothing. There's no way I could tell her I was thinking about her.
There's that distant response again.
It's really nothing.
You better not get distracted, okay?
Haruka's mischievous smile sparkled. Even that fiery side of her, I couldn't help but like it.